problems that, from my perspective, students face in identifying their skills and qualities, attitudes, are very much in trying to identify experiences that make those things work, or that prove that they have the strong communication skills, or that they have the business acumen or problem solving, etc. What we also find is that people don't always get it right first time. And the value of an online course is that it allows someone to explore what they're aiming to achieve. And if they need to repeat that again in their own time, at their own pace, and reflect on it from their own perspective, then that's the value of this type of learning. According to an individual's learning style and their habits at their pace, I think the value is there. From our perspective at Ulster University, we have 4 campuses. We have 16,000 full-time undergrads, and our challenge is to engage those students. So a resource that allows us to work with a number of students across a number of campuses and a number of disciplines and present the same service, the same message to all of those has a great value to us, because we can't be there for every student 24/7. A resource like this would be.
The biggest skills you obviously need are communication skills. They're massive, and they can be harder to develop sometimes, because I feel like less and less people have maybe jobs outside of university. Sometimes they have less part-time jobs, but I think it's really good to develop those either through a sandwich course with a placement or just through part-time work in retail or whatever it may be. Another skill I think it's quite hard to develop is the skill to promote yourself, and there's so much competition now, there's so many graduates that you kind of have to learn what your skills are and promote it, and just kind of go for things and go for jobs and kind of have the belief that you can get them, and if not, if you don't get them, then at least you've got the interview experience from going for it.
Some of the areas that we've identified in recent years really goes to communication, presentational skills, and even sometimes presenting themselves in an actual interview. Sometimes you'd be surprised at even things like timekeeping, attire, just being relevant to research done to the actual interview process as well. Not just how they communicate, but sometimes maybe they need to be encouraged to really understand the crux of a business, not just from glancing over a website for 15 minutes, but having a good understanding of it. That's what will really impress the panel.